Hey everybody, my name is BlakJak. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed 2. Last time, we took flight. We actually became Batman. I know I was joking about it the entire time, but I think we literally became Batman. And this time, we're going to be doing what we've always been doing every time we enter a new area. We grab the feathers, we grab the viewpoints, we grab any glyph that we can find along the way. And, or all the glyphs, and then any treasure chests that happen to be in my vicinity, I shall be taking them hostage. I don't know. We're gonna be taking them. Again, I already picked up a few treasures. That a fucking mailman? I saw him. There's this game I had. I don't know if I still have it, if I left it at my ex's house. I don't know. But name slip, my bad. I'll let it out, don't worry. At my ex's house. I don't know if I it's called like A Dog's Life or something. It's not based off a book. There's a book by a similar name, I think it's called A Dog's Life also. But in which you play a dog who has the ability to take control of other dogs. You just could do this. And anyway, I bring it up because every time I see a mailman, I'm like, oh, you know, I let the dog out, and me, the dog is just me just chasing the mailman. But in that game, in the Dog's Life game, where you play a fucking dog, you don't chase any mailman. It's silly. I was gonna play it for the channel, actually. I just never got around to it. Like I thought that game was really silly. It'd be kind of boring though, because like a lot of the game would be taking place in like first person, and I'm just aimlessly running around picking up. It's called scents. You find like smells, and they're basically like your currency to do like you need to unlock like 20 purple scents, and then you get like a mission. Or you need like 10 blue cents, and then you can do like a race or something. Or like 50 yellow ones, and then you can take over the mind of a chihuahua. Stuff like that. That's what the whole game is just walking around a little area picking up currency. I think that... Oh, did I just fucking kill myself? Welp. Gotta write that down now. 29. Viewpoint death. Sick. So what I'm doing is I'm writing down every video that I died in, or like something silly happens. So when I make the blooper, I can just skim through all the videos and do whatever. Because when I did Mafia 2, it was a little easier because that game wasn't 40 episodes long. So I just put everything on timeline, just kind of skimmed through until I died. Whenever I saw gray, I was like, oh, I'm dead. Cool. And then I just threw it in there, and then I was like, oh, I remember this fun thing. But the other thing too is that Move Platinum 13 allowed me to... Move Studio Platinum 13 allowed me to fast forward in a way that I could actually see the footage without it being choppy, but 16, for whatever reason, won't let me do that. Every time I do the same thing in any of these footages, like it's choppy. I have to like keep pressing the button to like get a clear understanding of what's happening while fast forwarding, so it takes even longer. It's quite obnoxious. And I haven't figured out a way how to watch the footage in like ×2 speed. That isn't fast forwarding the whole thing. You know, like playback speed. I haven't figured it out. I'm not sure if there's even an option to that isn't fast forwarding video, but I'm sure there probably is. Also, PSP news. I couldn't find a PSP 3000 model that I was looking for. The store that I went to had 2,000 models, but no 1,000. They had a 1,000 model. Actually, I think they had two 1,000 models, and they had two 2,000 models, but they didn't have a 3,000 model. Apparently, the 3,000 model is really hard to come by in like aftermarkets, which I didn't know about. Kind of blows. But I did look for one. I just couldn't find it at this little game store. And then I was like, I remember there's another one called like Digital Press. But I didn't feel like driving. Like I had shit to do that day. That wasn't like fixing my N64. Which, by the way, N64, totally fixed. I apparently have a The guy at the guy. So when I walked in there, I was like, "Hey, my N64 stopped producing video. Like it turns on. I don't know if it might be the frame. Maybe it's like just dusty on the inside. I don't know. I didn't want to open it up and have to dust everything out if it's just a cable. So like I figured it's probably the simplest solution. And the guy tested my cable. It was working with my cable, but my cable was frayed on the inside. So like maybe the way that it was dangling on my TV when I had it plugged in wouldn't have the video on. And I was like, okay. So it's just the cable. So I just bought cables, and then I bought like Dynasty Warriors 2 for 4 Extreme and 5, and then I bought some N64 games while I was there because it was my birthday, and I was like, hell yeah, I gotta treat myself a little bit. Now I'm out of space completely. I can't fit anything else. I need new shelves. Like, I need more shelves. I'm out of space. And then I found that they had Rocket Robot on Wheels in the box, and I was fucking hype. I was like, oh, I would have picked that up, but I already have a copy of the game. Which is actually a Let's Play that or a review that I wanted to make, was Rocket Robot on Wheels. I just didn't want to do it immediately after Sly Cooper because, for those of you who don't know, that is a Sucker Punch game, Rocket Robot on Wheels. It's an Ubisoft game, but the team that worked on it was Sucker Punch. It was their first game. So I wanted to be like, oh yeah, I want to see how like one of my favorite game companies, how like their humble beginnings. I wanted to see like how they came to make like my favorite games of all time, like Sly Cooper or Infamous or Ghost of Tsushima. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to know at the beginnings, and I haven't played it yet. It works. I turned it on to see if it tested, to see if it works, but like it doesn't. I haven't played it. So yeah, Rocket Robot on Wheels. I wanted to make a review of one of these days. Thought that'd be really fun. But I was like, the reason I found out my N64 wasn't working actually was because I had a friend over and I was like, yo, let's play Smash Bros. I have the original series. And he was like, fuck yeah. And it wouldn't turn on, like my N64 turned on, but like the light didn't go on, like the TV, the video capture part, the video wasn't working. And I was like, that's depressing. I haven't played this since I moved, you know, like maybe the wires got frayed when I moved or something. But yeah, so I was like, should probably do something about that. And then I put it off, and then my friend canceled me on my birthday. So she was like, I can't believe I fucking I can't believe I took on a shift on your birthday, John. And I was like, look, man, that's fine, but like, you've been doing that a lot. Like lately, I don't know, are you good? Like, you've been canceling me because you keep double booking. Like, you good? Like, are you pissed at me or something? Did I do something? What the fuck? I didn't do shit. So yeah, we got Thai food yesterday. Oh, it was nice. That was a good place. I'll go back there when I go back to the game zone. So the little mom and pop shop I always refer to whenever I talk about like, my little mom and pop shop is called the Game Zone. It's in New Jersey, Hillsdale, New Jersey. If you guys are in the area and want to go to a nice little game shop, they're dope. They're really good people. The owner is fucking awesome. No shill. Just being like, I love that place. I've been going there for years. They're awesome. They're good people. So yeah, I would highly recommend their store. And there's another one called Digital Press. I think it's near the same area. I don't know if it's in the same town, but it's near that area also. So if you want like another shop, if Games doesn't have something, maybe Digital Press might. That's what happened to me one year. I went there and I wanted to pick up Donkey Kong 64, and the owner was like, nah man, I don't have it, but there's this place called Digital Press, it's not too far from here, check them out. And I was like, hell yeah. So we drove over there. I like Digital Press too, but they do that thing where like they keep their games behind like cases, and like there's a retro game store in New York City. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, but they also do things like that where it's like behind the case. And I'm not like the biggest fan of that. Like I like looking at my games and like holding them, like looking at like the cases and like opening them up, seeing the CDs and stuff. I understand why they put them in cases like that, but like it's just not. I feel like it's just not it. For me personally, like I don't enjoy that kind of experience. You know, I want to feel like a kid again. I want to be like walking down like EB Games. Yeah. Yeah, EB Toys. I want to be like walking down EB Toys, like Toys R Us, like the game section, and then like looking at like the shelves. Like when I was a child. Like that's what I want. That's all I want in life. Just peruse stuff and look at stuff. That's what I want out of a video game store. Fuck out of here with these cases. The fuck. Actually, there's a store near me actually, way closer than Hillsdale. That's near me. But it's the same thing. It's like you walk in there and they have like everything behind a case. Although that one I understand. It's not in like the best part of town. Like I get that one. That one I understand. But like the town that my local the quote unquote local mom and pop shop is like a really nice town. Like it's not. I don't know. Anyway. Like I'm talking about near my house is like in Yonkers, like like not in like the worst area Yonkers, but like it's fucking Yonkers. Like I understand. If I had a store like that like things could be easily taken without anyone knowing, yeah, I would keep everything behind a fucking case too. Also, the shop I'm thinking of too is really funny. The owner of that store gets really pissed off. I guess he's like a poor like customer service kind of guy, and people like review bombed him. You can like look through all his reviews and he has some like petty shit to say to them. It's the funniest fucking thing. I gotta find the name of that store, dude. I gotta go back there. I went there once. I was looking for Modern Warfare 2 because at that point the servers had just opened and I was like, I lost my copy of Modern Warfare 2, and I was like, where's the local game store? Then I played it for a little bit. I realized I had lost all my Modern Warfare 2 skill, and I had plus I wasn't even prestiged anymore. I was fucking upset. I was like, I lost all my data for this shit. Damn. I got to read some really funny reviews though. I don't remember the name of the store. I know it's in Yonkers. I know it's on Central Avenue. Central Park Avenue. I just don't remember like the name of the game, the name of the store. It's awesome. So this treasure chest I think is above us. Yeah, it's in this little alcove. I keep calling them alcoves. They're not. It's not an alcove. It's just I don't know what to fucking call this. This looks like a building cave. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little alcove. It's a veranda, maybe. I don't know. Fucking, I don't know. There should be a feather around here, actually. Oh yeah, right here on the little wooden platforms. There we go. And then there should be something in this direction. Hold on. Oh, treasure. Yeah, that's right. I was like, it's not another feather. I think the feather is a little further to the right. But down here in this little veranda, there should be another treasure chest. Which works well for me. So let's see, down here, past this other treasure chest down here, is going to be another feather. Also, I really like this part of the map. I like how everyone's wearing a mask. I like that in this section too, Ezio wears a mask throughout the entire story, but the first mission gives you a mask, so you get to just like walk around incognito, I guess. I'm climbing, sir. I'm a free climber. It's a thing in the future. You'll know it if you let me stop shooting arrows at me. Is that really a tantamount punishment? I climbed a building and like you deserve death. What? I didn't like fight you. I just said go away. Rude. Also, I saw the... Oh, I can't even fucking open it. God damn it. I hate it. I hate it when the guards would follow me and it's like, I can totally open this before they touch me. They're like, nope. Oh, he killed someone. Someone died there. Look how ridiculous this handguard is.
Don't lose him again.
That's such a... How do you, like, flick people with your... Like, how do you move your wrists in that thing? That's a wild sword. That's a wild sword handguard, bro. Crazy. Anyway, the feather is over here. Yep. Pardon me, boys. We actually were able to see it from that treasure chest. I just didn't get a good look at it when playing the game. So we're just going to climb up here. It's around this building. We'd have to climb up a little bit. Get right there. Going to take me a little higher. Swing right around, baby, right round like a record, baby. Through the veranda, across this little thing right here, up the lattice, and a feather. Or we could just climb straight up and then falling down on it. You know, whatever you find easier. You know, I don't particularly matter. It does not matter. We're gonna have to take a look at this viewpoint because the next feather is just out of the way. And you know, honestly, I think when I do Brotherhood, I might do the same thing where I'll grab everything that I can as I look through a viewpoint. Oh yeah, did I want to show off the assassination with like the swords and daggers and stuff? Is that why I did that? Or did I do that by accident, thinking I had the hidden blades on? Because that also sounds like something I would do. Rude. Ah! I taunted when I should have killed you.
I will see you suffer for that.
Yeah? Well, you died, so get out of here, stinky. And his sword floated? Oh, God. Wild. Is it still up in the air? No. No, it fell gently back down to earth. Like one of God's most beautiful creatures. I really wanted to say Lucifer there, but I was trying to think of another one so that I wouldn't like offend everyone all at once. My stupidity. I'm dumb. Anyway. We're gonna climb up this viewpoint really quickly. We're gonna crip walk on God real quick. Just Spider-Man pose right on top of the cross. Crisscross applesauce on top of the cross, you know what I mean? So there's a ship out on the harbor, and I died again. Perfect. He looks like he... You seen that video where the guy fell off the ladder, and he just kind of lays there for a second? He doesn't say anything, he just kind of lays there for a second. And then his wife walks in, she goes, "You okay?" And he gets up like nothing happened. That's what Ezio looked like there. He just kind of like flayed on his back. Anyway, I didn't cut it out because where we're supposed to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to climb up this the mast of the ship. And I'm pretty sure Ezio could climb this up like a normal fucking person, but he's just not doing it because he's a weirdo. And then on this little mast right here, we have ourselves another feather. Shaka King, Shaka King. So next up, we're going to go in between this building right over here. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay, we're good. We live. We're going to talk to this doctor here. You're sick and weary. Oh, I have all the medicine. Sick. A little rest? Boy, I don't have time to rest. Do you know who I have to take out today? I forgot his name. Silvio? Silvio Barbarigo.
Get him there.
No, not Silvio. Sorry, not Silvio. Shit, what's his fucking name? Marco. Gotta take out Marco. And here's a feather. Wink. Perfect. Next up.
No true man would wander.
What was that? What do you say? No true man would wander? Well, we got a few more treasures. Yeah, so I'm thinking like if I play Brotherhood next, and I should probably try and remember this, but when we're doing the viewpoints, I should probably do the viewpoints and then collect everything within that area, because there are some viewpoints in that game you can't take care of, like early game, until you get the, I think it's actually the same maneuver, the same ability to jump up buildings. Which is silly that Ezio doesn't have the ability to jump. Also, I meant to throw out a dagger, not the knife. Hey, whatever. Works for me. You know, I was thinking, I was like, I've been using the hidden blades most of this game. I should probably use the, like, other actual weapons. The hidden blades are just so convenient because, you know, everyone dies in one hit. But, like, you know, the dagger and the swords, they're just as valid. It's just that, like, it's not as good. Like, in Brotherhood, it gets so much better. Like, any weapon in Brotherhood is fantastic because there's, the combat in that game is streamlined so that you're not stuck fighting, like, a horde of people quickly. Ezio kind of dispatches guys super quickly in that game. Even if, like, I kill a group of 10 dudes and another 10 show up, I'm not pissed in that game when killing them because Ezio murders them super quickly. In this game, if that happens, it's like, oh, okay. And then, like, I gotta wait for them to attack me. Like, they're not going to fucking go all out and I can't counter everyone. It's just not as fun. And it's not like the first Assassin's Creed game where, like, the combat in that game is a little complex and, like, technical. And it's kind of like, it's fun because every enemy does the same thing that you can do. And, like, it's kind of fun trying to, like, rock, paper, scissors, like, what's going on, you know what I mean?
This is my territory.
In that game.
And you better...
This is my territory. I pimp slapped the shit out of him. That's funny. All that guy had to do was stop running. That's all he had to do was to stop running. Stop running, and it would have been so much less painful. The other guy had to just stop running his mouth. I fucking bitch slapped him, and he went, ah! It's so dumb. It's so fucking stupid. Oh my god. Was there no glyphs in this area? A fucking mailman. Yeah, so we gotta finish this fucking cutscene. I gotta catch this mailman, bro. We gotta get the goddamn mailman. Hold on. Hold up. Where you at? I see you. I'll get him. Okay, eventually. Just gotta make sure I don't, you know, get crippled on the way down. This is, oh, it's down here. Oh, it's right here. Okay, good. I'll get him. I'll get him. I mean, sure, it's only 1,500, but I mean, by this point in the game, you're practically picking up 1,000 every treasure chest, so it's really, is it really worth getting the mailman now? In game, like, how much was that? I wasn't paying attention. How much is that treasure? Like 1,000? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is it really worth it? Like, the treasures now are like 200. Like, inflation has gone up. 200 is now worth 1,000. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Gas is now $40 a 10-gallon tank. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was 20 like 6 years ago. I don't understand. I don't understand.
What the devil are you? Don't let him...
That's a giant jump. $20 in 6 years? Crazy. Remember when gas was like $2? Remember that? That was fun. Paid a 20, get filled. Remember when gas was cheaper than $2? Remember that? Me neither. I was a child. Me either. Alright, I guess that's about everything. So next up, we have to take on Assassin's Tomb. There doesn't seem to be any contracts, but I'm positive I do one mission and then I have a whole bunch of set of Assassin's contracts to do. So I'm fairly positive that's what's going to happen. So why don't we just head on over to our next destination, and then we can start the next video there, because we're near the end of the video. I don't think we're going to collect anything else. Santa Maria della Visitazione has another tomb for us. Another tomb for us to visit. And I will look up which one this one is, which assassin this one is. I genuinely don't recall who it was.
I have served dukes.
Repair all armor. See, we still can't buy the last thing either. It's so ridiculous. So ridiculous. Anywho, what's its yeah, that about does it for this video, I suppose. Like, there really isn't much to do, and I lost my review. My map. You thought I was what? You thought I was poor? Sir, have you seen the way I dress? I'm clearly the son of a banker. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.